JRTIPS Smart Money, NFL picks and predictions, where we bring elite, syndicate-level sports picks to the everyday public bettor. Jimmy Riley has over 30 years of experience in sports betting. Join us weekly as we demystify the system behind consistently picking NFL winning teams.
Welcome to JRTIPS Smart Money Picks and Free Sports Predictions Against the Spread podcast. Guys, the winning continues at JRTIPS. JRTIPS members are a red-hot 70% winners with premium picks and an amazing 85% Billion Boys Club VIP winners after winning their 16th and 17th VIP play in a row this past weekend, with over 54 Colorado Saturday night and over 53 New England Sunday night, to improve to a dominant 27-5 this 2013 College and NFL season, improving to a dominant 250-100, 72%, the last 350 VIP picks against the spread, banking our members $201,480 the last 21 months. Call us today at 1-800-256-9795 to get access to JRTIPS Premium and VIP picks, or try 1 free week of free picks by going to www.jrtips.com today. Let's take a look at this week's free NFL pick against the spread. The Denver Broncos play the Kansas City Chiefs, and the betting line is Denver 5.5, while the betting total is set at 48 points. The game will start at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, December the 1st. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos face off on Sunday at Arrowhead Stadium in a rematch of their game played 2 weeks back, in which the Broncos won by a score of 27-17. But both teams are now coming off losses from last week. The Kansas City Chiefs were the last unbeaten team this season in the NFL, but they have lost their last 2 games and are tied with the Broncos atop the AFC West, but Denver holds the tiebreaker by virtue of their win in Denver. Alex Smith has completed 59% of his passes with 14 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, and he's been sacked 32 times. Jamal Charles has rushed for 918 yards and 8 touchdowns, and he has caught 53 passes. Dwayne Bowe has 42 receptions and 4 touchdowns, and Dexter McCluster has 7 catches. Derek Johnson has 83 tackles and 3.5 sacks to lead the Chiefs. Eric Berry has 54 tackles, and Brandon Flowers has 4 tackles. Tamba Hali is questionable for this game, while Justin Houston and his 11 sacks are doubtful as well, although Arrowhead Stadium is still one of the tougher places to play in the NFL. The Denver Broncos control their own destiny in the AFC West and in the AFC overall, but they're coming off a tough loss and a short week after losing in New England on Monday night. The injuries are starting to pile up for the Broncos as well, with several starters questionable this week. Peyton Manning has completed 68.5% of his passes for 3,722 yards with 36 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Running back Noshan Moreno is questionable with a bruised ankle, and if he can't go, Monty Ball will be relied on, though he's had some trouble holding onto the ball. Wes Welker has 65 receptions and 9 touchdowns. Demarius Thomas has 64 catches and 10 touchdowns, and Julius Thomas has 45 catches and 10 touchdowns. Danny Trevathan has 94 tackles and 3 interceptions. Duke Iheanacho has 63 tackles, and Sean Phillips has 9.0 sacks. The Broncos are averaging an NFL best 39 points and 451.5 yards per game, while defensively they're allowing 26.3 points and 378 yards per game. Kansas City is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games, and 0-4 against the spread following a loss. Denver is 4-0 against the spread following a loss, 4-0-1 against the spread against the AFC West, and 3-7 against the spread following a team with a winning record. Denver is 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings of these two. In the last meeting of these two, 44 points were scored, and it has been since 2010, when they went over the 49.5, the total that is set in this game. But Kansas City has opened up the pass game over the last 2 weeks, and they all want to take advantage of Denver's injuries in the secondary by attacking them downfield like the Patriots did. On the other hand, Kansas City will not be able to overcome the injuries to Halley and Houston, which will take away any chance of a pass rush, which means Peyton Manning will look to light up these corners, who got torched playing man-to-man last week against San Diego and 2 weeks ago in Denver. This is normally a defensive game with these two divisional teams, But with all the major injuries on defence, the scoreboard will be lit up on this one. And JRTIP's free pick is over 48 points scored for Denver over Kansas City.